Affect my bottom line, niggas think it's sweet, he must be out his mind. You know he did some shit to the carbon when it's dollar signs. See my dollar signs, so I was fine. Before I signed my name on a dotted line.
I think both of these niggas on some young shit because I'm more so on like when you see Jay, he ain't got all that. This nigga a millionaire. Like that's why I say like
it's his own.
It's some young shit.
Jay in the white folk phase though.
Yeah.
Benny ain't phase.
But his bread way longer than Sauce Walka.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
And he ain't got.
It's to each his own.
But I think, but like you said, it's to each his own style.
You know what I'm saying?
He did.
He had the chains and the
relevant
earrings
in his time.
Correct.
Back in his day.
Beyonce don't want to see all that jewelry.
Hell no.
She just want a soldier. You know what she said?
When you got it on the hottest around there, no when you see me whipping the dollars around.
We listen to that shit. We listened to that shit the other day. But anyway, anyway.
Let me say one thing. Because I seen this shit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They said if Uzi take that shit out of his if he take that shit out of his head, he'll die.
Is that much in play? You feel what I'm saying? Is the heat behind that, right?
I seen a clip of that nigga bleeding.
Boy.
Listen.
You seen that?
That's what I was about to get to. I was all cool with it, but when I saw that picture, I was like, okay, we went to.
You don't think he putting on? You don't think he putting on?
You don't think that's fake?
The shit almost touched his nose.
Well, that nigga,
that shit,
listen.
The blood dripping.
Nasal passage.
I would never stop until I make it out. Boy, this out you lie, you just might hear about it. Keep that shit 100, that's for everybody. Polo on my body, got the feds watching.
What up, what's happening, good people? Welcome to the MiNDSET Podcast. I'm Brady, to my right is Fella, to my left is Pop, as you know.
Yup.
Welcome to season 2. That's a big thing to say, man. It's season 2, episode 11. We're kicking off, this season at a new location, changing it up at the crib, at my crib. So we're gonna ride this thing out, man, and see how this rolls.
Word.
Wanted to change the aesthetics up a little bit, but man, it's always good to see y'all, and
definitely
for sure.
It's always kind of weird because we're always chopping it up like a good hour or two before we record. But you know what I mean? Go ahead and spill it, man. What we on, man? What's going on?
It's 2021, baby, and you know what I mean.
First one of
2021 vision, man.
Yeah, definitely. For
sure. This the first recording of 2021.
Yeah.
I think F10 was back in. It was like December.
Late December.
Late post Christmas of 2020. So this is the first episode, man. So cheers to 2021.
Definitely.
I know we're a month in. It's the beginning of February, but. Man, cheers to 2021, man. Superbowl Sunday. Before we get into any music, I know we talked about it. Who you got today? Because by the time they see this, the game's gonna be over with.
Yeah.
So that way, we can see who was correct.
It's gonna be set.
What you got?
It's gonna be set in stone already. You know what I mean? So when I woke up, I said.
Nigga thinking about the Super Bowl as soon as he woke up.
Look, I can tell you what I said when I woke up. I said, regardless of who wins or who loses. Who's crying and who's smiling?
Right.
Both teams wear red, so I'm gonna throw me on some red. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word. Okay. Man. Damn. So you really thought all this shit?
I would feel like a red day.
Okay.
Shout out to the boy. Shout out to the boy Brady, man, because
10 Super Bowl appearances. Somebody said this is equivalent. Him winning 6, they said is equivalent to an NBA player winning 12.
My goodness.
Yeah. Which my nigga Bill Russell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. You got to think about it like this, though.
Bill Russell.
How many how many superstars, all-stars, and all sporting events, right?
Yeah.
Play their whole career and never reach it to the main stage. This guy's done it 10 times.
Yeah, at this point, it has become routine.
Yeah, and he's not fortunate. He's just damn good. And that's why he's still 40 plus and he's still in the game.
We gotta salute that.
Salute to that.
Regardless of who you going for, you gotta salute Tom Brady.
And I'm sure Patrick Mahomes is saluting that, but I got the Buccaneers 28-24. I feel like the boy Mahomes is gonna try to make too much happen at the end of the game, and one of them defenders is gonna take it, and Brady gonna get his 7th chip.
So you got about 4. You got Bucks by 4.
I got the Bucks.
You got 5 or 6.
He got 6 right now. So this would be number 7. If this is 7. This would be number 7 if he wins.
This should be more Super Bowl win. If he wins tonight, this would be more. He's got more rings than any franchise.
Think about
The
that.
Steelers are the next closest with 6. Their whole franchise has 6.
He got
6 Dolo. Well, I ain't gonna say Dolo, but because the Patriots played a role in that. But I'm just saying.
Go ahead and make it 7.
So you got
the Bucks. Okay. Yeah.
So y'all both.
I just think. I mean, he's a tremendous athlete. I think he's trying to get one without Belichick.
Right.
I think he's trying to prove that he can get one without Belichick.
Right.
So I don't think he came out this way to lose.
There you go.
I mean, you'd be a fool to bet against him.
Right.
I think Kansas City got the better offense, but I think the Bucks just gonna pull some strings. I didn't make a score.
Right.
Y'all got the scores.
Right. I don't have an actual
I just
score.
think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm not. Well, shit. I'm the only one here that got. My homeboy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, I got that light skinned cat.
Word.
Plus, I think me and Boot was talking before. He said he think Mahomes gonna do some crazy
Do
shit.
too much.
Yeah, he's going to try to force something late.
I think he gonna suffer an injury. You know what I mean?
I mean, he already walking. He already walking.
My boy gonna pop. My boy gonna pop an Achilles or something. I'm telling you.
Look,
If that shit happens, that's a nasty jinx.
that's a
I
nasty
mean,
game.
If that ends up happening, because we about 2 hours from kickoff.
Yeah.
That's a nasty jinx.
That turf toe gonna jump back on you.
He do got turf toe.
No,
I
he
just saw
already
that.
walking into the game with a headache. You feel what I'm saying?
he
He's
got
walking into
his
the
bell
game
wrong.
a little dizzy.
Man, first
2 weeks ago.
off, so I'm going KC by 10. That was my original, and I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna say this. I think it's gonna come down to who can get after the quarterback.
Right.
The team that has the most sacks gonna win the game. When we go back and look at this, the team that has
Mahomes ain't gonna get sacked too much.
I don't believe so.
but he's got 2 backup tackles playing, if I'm not mistaken.
The team that executes
So,
on third down.
JPP and Shaq Barrett and Dominic and Sue, that's gonna be the key. Can they get after Mahomes? Because if not, the boy gonna have a playground day. Not field day.
He's the only nigga in the league that I've seen throw a no-look pass.
Multiple times.
But
His arm talent is just so. And nigga Tyreek running a 4 flat.
Yeah.
And he had 200 plus in the first quarter last time they played. Now he's not gonna do that again.
Yeah.
But I just don't see the Bucks. They're gonna play. I know I'm gonna get into some football talk here, but they're gonna play a lot of 2-man, which means they're gonna play man underneath, and they're gonna have 2 safeties over the top, which means you can only rush 4. They may rush 4, could rush 3.
But what allows them to get into that man coverage is JPP and Dominic Sue.
Because
they're going to get after his ass.
But here's the deal, though. They're gonna try to blitz, and when they blitz meaning you send 5 or more.
Yeah.
See, 4-man pressure, that's not a blitz. That's just 4-man pressure.
D-line.
5-man pressure is blitz.
Right.
If you send 5, that means you're only dropping 7.
Somebody's unguarded. But they
got a lot of weapons.
I don't think they're gonna blitz a lot because they have so much production out of those 2.
They need
the whole
help.
line, but those 2 are experts of what they do. You know what I mean?
They need their help in the secondary. Them boys got a lot of speed.
Yeah, they got some speed.
And they got the best fucking tight end in the league.
So what they're gonna do is they're gonna drop a linebacker and they're gonna put in an extra safety or corner.
Right.
To accommodate that.
So if you're dropping 6, my math was wrong, but if you're dropping 6 and you're rushing 5, that's a problem with all those weapons that you got. So we'll see, man. I got the Chiefs by 10. Okay. That's my final prediction. Y'all both got the Bucks, so we'll see what's happening. Right. As far as music, man, what are y'all on, man? What's I know we in the beginning of the year, so I know usually I ask y'all, but I want to start this off.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so for me, I'm gonna say this. Jazmine Sullivan got album of the year already. I'm
give it a Grammy.
Go ahead and give it a Grammy.
Give it a Grammy.
So 2021, she dropped, I think, first week of 2021 or maybe second week.
She said the year off.
That
I
album,
she her feelings, huh?
I remember. Oh, no doubt, for sure. And the last episode, I kind of, asked about where are the R&B albums at. I was kind of speaking to the guys mainly, but man, that album. Hotels, that album is incredible, top to bottom.
Word.
Top to bottom. The song with her and Her is
with her and her.
Listen, is the vocal performance of the year.
Wow.
Easy.
Yeah,
listen, I'm gonna say this. Grammys.
She went crazy on the shit with Ari too, though.
She did,
but I think
she did.
Her saying,
but it's second month. You gotta let her breathe a little bit.
Oh, you definitely do. And it's early. But I'm saying this.
Ain't no topping that.
As far as R&B
album performance is a Grammy nominee, right? Like that's a nomination category.
For sure.
She'll be in the
best vocal performance. Yeah.
So I think she's been brewing this for a while. I'm gonna brew this. I'm gonna drop it 2021 early.
And she look good.
And she looked good.
That's always a
lot
plus.
of weight.
That's always a plus.
Lost a lot of weight.
I mean, a lot of people lost a lot of Corona weight.
She lost a ton.
He said she was so big at one point she couldn't stop smiling.
My goodness.
You said that. That was wild irresponsible.
She had them chunky cheeks, but yeah, I mean, I slide up on her there.
And one of them hotels she talking about.
Hotel. Have you peeped it?
I peeped it one time, but I peeped it during the workout, so I ain't really getting the chance.
No, that ain't the workout vibe.
I know. I said new music, let me throw it on, but it's definitely.
I
disagree.
It depends on which. Yeah, I guess you could.
It could be a yoga vibe.
Listen.
Yeah,
I got a theory,
right? I guess so.
If you're horny, you gonna work out good.
Wow, nigga brought the hormones into it.
Cause you backed up.
No. I ain't no gay shit.
Nah, I already know.
If he's saying make you feel like you getting right, you gonna bid press a little more than what you know.
He said that because he said he backed up. So he gon' that right there alone, you gonna press out 30 extra pounds just because you backed up with more energy. You heavy.
Throw that to the plate.
Your nuts heavy. That's why they're not empty.
Other than Jazmine, who else I think got it?
I'm gonna say so the Jazmine Sullivan album is incredible.
Right.
That's the only album so far up until the year 2021 that has came out that I'm fucking with heavy.
Right.
A couple other artists I like. New artists, not new artists, but just new music in general.
Right.
D Smoke put out the deluxe album to his last album. He's got a song on there called Sanctuary. I fuck with heavy. Okay. Devin the Dude got an album out. I like.
You just jamming that. I like
that. Devin the Dude, he stay in his lane and he consistent.
Definitely. You know why? Because fans always gonna want that smoker vibe.
No doubt.
Chill vibe.
And he funny a little bit.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah.
That's all part of his joint.
Gibbs dropped Gang Signs, just a single with Schoolboy. It's dope.
Hold on. Just chiming in on Gibbs. He got a big track with my boy Max B. I don't know if you heard it or not.
Really?
And it's going off. And I know you say you don't really like that British type of.
I don't. I'm not big on that.
I'm big on that. And I like how Max feeding off of that. He still got his vibe.
When Max get out?
It's in. I'm thinking now he's in the halfway. He's in the halfway right now.
Oh, okay.
So he's on his way to pushing out, but he's back on that same.
Yeah.
You can tell his vibe is up. And Gibbs, the track they got is crazy. It's called. I want to quote this shit now. It's called "Bad to the Bone." It's dope.
It's a new track.
It's a new track. 2021.
Okay.
Or 2020, but it's surfacing now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna check it out.
Shout out to Max B.
Shout out to Max.
Hell yeah.
Harlem Zone.
Sauce Walka got some shit brewing.
He got some beat brewing too.
Splash.
The R.I.P. Buddy record and the Without You record I fuck with heavy.
Okay.
I had to go back. So there was 2 albums I went back. You know how I told y'all this earlier. Sometimes I like to go back and listen to a certain album.
Yeah.
I went back and checked out. I wish I'd heard it, but I just went back and double backed on the Conway Lulu album with him and Alchemist.
Word.
Shit is incredible. Like I told him before we started recording, Conway is becoming one of my favorite artists, current artists.
Yeah.
Conway, that boy just got he's mastered his sound, his flow, and so with Conway, I went back and tapped into the Lulu album. Man, I fell in love with it again, and so I've been bumping that heavy. And then another album I went back. Now I'm going back. I'm going 21 years back.
Bring it up then.
I know you fuck with this album.
Okay.
Supreme Clientele. What you know about Supreme Clientele?
Look, that's one of Ghostface Killer's prominent albums. He's telling you how he mixed it up in the streets. He's giving you the See, he brought swagger. Ghostface Killer brought swagger to the
lingo.
form, you know what I mean? That lingo shit was Ghostface.
Ghostface up there in the lingo game,
bro. Okay. Tap into Ghostface and just feel his vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you talking about nothing or something. Y'all seen the series? He was really eating oatmeal for 6 months straight.
Yeah,
niggas who had nothing, man. One pair of jeans for the week.
Yeah, so man, for the last 3 weeks, I've been bumping Supreme Clientele. Like I do that. I'm weird. We all hip hop heads because we do this. Yeah. That's why MiNDSET is created. But
exactly.
What I like to do sometimes, especially with streaming and the music being so accessible now, I'll pick an album from way back when that I ain't heard in a long time, and I'll just crease that shit like it's the first time opening the pack. And just go back and listen to it top to bottom. Supreme Clientele.
You gotta do
Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
Man, do yourself a favor. Go check that guy out. Bone.
I'm telling you. Hold on.
Ooh.
I'm telling you.
So go ahead. So that's my music. As far as what I'm listening to currently, where y'all at with it?
Man, I kind of did the same thing. I've been tapping into some Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Eternal? I know you done.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, they Eternal. Yeah, I was jamming that shit.
And the Art of War, the double disc.
Who your favorite Bone? Pause.
I'm gonna tell you mine on top.
Who that?
That shit boy crazy.
Crazy gotta be top.
That shit boy crazy.
Crazy gotta be
Me
top.
too.
He makes it up so bad, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy Bones.
He could run with anybody.
I like Busy too.
Yeah, busy.
Just because he got that fast shit. But Crazy do it better.
Yeah.
With the harmony.
Crazy.
And he can speed it up.
This shit is crazy.
Like
literally.
Yeah, he can feature with anybody.
Yeah.
The Crazy Bones stupid.
He can feature with anybody.
For sure. And I like that Strength and Loyalty.
But that Eternal album, you can play that shit non-stop from one to the bottom of the album, and it's gonna ride. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's gonna ride. But
shout out to that boy Tone Stith, man. I've been telling y'all for a while.
R&B cat. He nice. He got new material?
He dropped a banger.
Ooh, I'm about to look it up right now.
It's called...
First off, you gotta make sure you pronounce his name for the audience.
Tone Stith.
Not Smith.
Stith. You
gotta say it with the lisps. The Stith. You feel me?
He dropped a song called FWM, which is Fuck With Me. And
it's going off. No feature.
It's incredible. It's
dope. I said okay. It's just a record. It's just
single,
one song.
Yeah. He said he gonna drop a bunch of shit this year.
I'm glad he put out new music because when you told me about him last year, I looked him up and like his most recent shit was like 2018.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he back on the scene a little bit.
His best album to me is Can We Talk? That was 2017. It's incredible.
Yeah. You put me on to that.
You gonna make me go jump into that.
You put me on to him.
Yeah.
100%.
Sometimes it be
that. I'm a student, bro. I be listening to everything. I think H.E.R has a song called Damage. You heard that shit?
She's phenomenal.
Incredible.
And the fact that she plays guitar is another element of sexy.
The tiny
I hate to make it like that, but my God.
To add on to the Jazmine Sullivan talk, the Tiny Desk concert is incredible.
It's crazy.
I finally watched it.
Let me ask you this, because music does this to me, and I don't know if it does it to y'all, but especially like vocal performances. You ever watch a vocal performance and the shit is so good, you're not sad at all.
Yeah.
But your ass get teary-eyed.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you who did that to me.
It's so good that you get that's like a crazy emotion.
I love that emotion though. Like I make playlists for that.
For that type of shit. So you can have that word.
Every song on the playlist gotta make me cry.
The first time
I just leave me alone.
I'm not gonna say I go that far. Yeah. But I'll say it'll just spark out of nowhere. And when I was watching that Tiny Desk,
that's a beautiful emotion, bro.
Yeah, that's good music. Because when I was watching her and the Tiny Desk, when H.E.R went into her verse with the guitar, boy, I was like, this shit is incredible.
And then right after, I immediately want to have sex, like. I cry and then I want to have sex.
You want to get into the full emotion.
Yeah, horny man.
Yeah, hormone.
Wow. Nah, I'm not going to go that far.
That feeling either?
I'm going to tell you.
Just cry.
I'm not gonna say that, but I'm just.
Listen. There's people that sing so good.
Right.
I just want to have sex with them.
Right.
For real.
Like Janae Aiko got that.
And now, hold up. Now that I'm glad you said that. That was the first person that I felt that
Right.
worry emotion to.
And she made me want to smoke.
When I seen her live and she did her, what's her biggest track coming out?
I don't know. Like current.
Christopher record?
When she came out.
That was a big song.
Her biggest
That's
track.
her most recent.
And the video where she's murdering the guy, where she's feeling betrayed and she's. I forgot her biggest track. I forget the name of it. Sorry. But, yeah.
Hold on. It's a dude in the video?
This is a dude in the video. I mean, it's the.
It's probably out that Trip album.
Probably.
What would you say her biggest track is?
I'm bad with songs.
I'm bad with titles too. But anyway, I seen her live, and that's what it brought a tear to my eyes because she did a good job.
It's beautiful music. Yeah, it's touching. Say Selling Souls. Damn, I can't remember. I know that mixtape was nice.
I wanna spend a day with ya, wanna lay with ya, spend the night with ya, spend my life with ya.
Ooh, that sounds like your track right there, my guy.
You got me. So,
long story short, so Janae brings that same emotion.
Yeah, well, she brought that live when y'all was talking about that. I thought of her because
she's amazing.
She brought that live.
I'm gonna tell you something else about her.
That was my first time seeing her live. I heard the song already, but I seen her live playing the live.
She does a keep your head up.
Oh yeah, she does a lot of Tupac covers.
A word,
for sure. She's a big Tupac fan.
And boy with the dreads on the guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. Janae, she I put in the same category for sure.
Yeah, Janae is bad. But let me give y'all my new music. Damn,
okay.
Can I voice my opinion?
Hell yeah, what you got?
Look, I don't know if y'all know a dude named Morray.
Oh yeah, did we not talk about him?
Nah, we didn't talk about Morray.
Quicksand is the best record.
It's my favorite record right now. You feel what I'm saying? Quicksand.
He ain't top that.
He put me on the he put me on the Rod Wave vibe. He put me on the Deshaun vibe.
I think he better.
But he got a little different. He got a little different spice on it.
He better than Rod Wave.
We don't say it yet because he only got a few hits. I mean, he only got a few hits.
What I've heard, I'm projecting him.
See, I speak from preference. Yeah. I don't speak from numbers.
No,
he's better. He has a better voice.
I mean,
he kind of got an accent.
It's all from where's he from?
He's from Fayetteville.
Yeah, he's from North Carolina.
He's from the same area J. Cole.
I think I heard that.
Wow, so okay, let's give it up to him. Has he worked with Greenville? Has he ever worked with Greenville?
But it's coming.
Okay. Then we'll give it up to Morray for that Quicksand shit because that shit is spinning on the radio.
I thought we talked about that last part.
No, we didn't talk about
maybe
that.
not. But I think you know what? I did. But here's the deal. He has a lot of records, man, that he's putting out from a single. Because the only reason I remember now because I remember he was one of my new artists.
Okay.
But
maybe I'm wrong.
He has I fuck with Morray heavy. Have you tapped into his other songs?
Nah, I'm just now.
That Quicksand.
I'm loving that Quicksand. I'm feeding off of that. So then when I tap into the rest of it.
So what's your close second, Bray?
For what?
For Morray.
I like Low Key. I know you said you didn't like it.
I mean,
the video made me like it. It's one of them songs.
What's your second? So what's your quick second?
I just don't think it's better than Quicksand.
No, it's not better than Quicksand. Quicksand is his best record, no question. But you said he was a close second.
But after you hear the initial song that made him big, you're looking for him to top it.
Right.
Or I am.
Right.
And I don't think he's done it.
No, I wouldn't say top it. I wouldn't say top it. I would say get in that same range. Because sometimes your first song like that be your best song.
You up, yeah.
But it's going to be hard for the rest of the
I fuck with Low Key though.
He got the rest of Sean the top harder way.
Right.
It's hard to top shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Low Key is probably my second favorite song from him, but Quicksand is a different kind of
that Kingdom. That's the song he has out now.
Mm-hmm. It ain't bad.
Okay, but
I think it's the best. Like that's probably the second.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see what his album sounds like.
Is on the same tape?
He ain't got he don't have a project out. He just releasing singles coming up. That's why I said I'll be interested to see what his album sounds like.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
So we'll see. But I fuck with Morray.
I got a weird prediction.
What's up?
I think Tory Lane's gonna sign him.
Oh, you think Tory Lane's gonna sign him?
He be all in his comments.
Okay.
Like, nigga, you the chosen one.
Okay. So he trying to get a part of the Umbrella crew, huh?
That's a good prediction.
I think so.
Okay.
I fuck with that.
That wouldn't be a bad sign.
No doubt. No
You
doubt.
know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I fuck with Morray.
I would sign.
Who gonna sign? Who gonna sign? Money Move. Y'all know who that is? They hitting.
Yeah.
That shit.
That AE. That's Boom Man and Authentic Empire.
Okay, shout out to that because that hitting is definitely hitting. He got remix on that joint.
Yeah, hard.
You feel what I'm saying? And he gonna stir up the summer with that. Spring and summer, he gonna get a stir.
Bro, this some crazy shit, right? So, Money Moo used to be cool with this dude named Finessing.
Okay.
Finessing used to go to West Georgia.
Wow.
So, Money Moo used to be down here.
Wow.
And they both do music. And I don't know where their relationship has went since then, but I hope they reunite and yeah.
He got a big
Money
joint
Moo,
on his hands.
yeah,
He got, you know
that
what I
shit
mean?
going crazy.
He should break the door down with that. Shout out to my boy Jim Jones.
Capo.
Capo, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the true OGs that's keeping the music alive for his generation. You
I
feel what I'm
watched him
saying?
yesterday on the pod.
The Mano joint.
Yeah. No, it wasn't Mano. It was, I think it was
I
Joe.
watched Drink Champs.
Okay,
I watched his old Drink Champs.
Yeah. You go always
his lady on.
Yeah, you go always tune.
He's funny, bro.
Yeah, Jim is authentic, and then he's still keeping up with the new vibe. He got the quarantine
That's
studio.
what they talked about. They talked about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he keeping up with the era. You know, he got the quarantine
I fuck
studios.
with Jim.
So niggas is doing a lot of different things, and he's staying alive. Shout out to that diplomat right there. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit.
And we was talking.
Capo, El Capo.
Let me wrap my whole joint up with the wrap up of 2020 from Uncle Murda, because he does a phenomenal job every year. Shout out to Brooklyn's Own. Yeah, shout out to Brooklyn's Own. Money, Uncle Murda.
He was shitting on my boy Pharrell for
Yeah. And I like his point, man. Don't be advocating snitching.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not gonna snitch. You Pharrell Williams, bro. Anybody bringing bad vibes your way.
You're in a different tax bracket.
Yes, like rush away with that bullshit when you come around Pharrell.
I got a different outlook on snitching.
Don't advocate that. You feel what I'm saying? That's not cool to do. Cause snitching is when you involved when you know what's going on and you tell.
Right.
I don't know if people don't know
nigga, if you got a bigger crime than me, I'm telling.
Crazy, yeah, wouldn't y'all say?
And then he finished up on Drink Champs.
Yeah, finished up on Drink Champs. So many events that transpired through the year.
Y'all know he said this is his last one.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Last what? Wrap up?
Yeah. He says I don't blame him though. But this one,
he said,
like he always get to do. I think he has the same engineer that does it every year. He just get more creative every time. And shout out to him for putting those thoughts back into our memory through the whole year. You know what I'm saying? We know,
like you think he just keeps
yeah, he does. He keeps a tab
right
because you got to. You know,
so I'm gonna put this on my wrap up.
Yeah,
boom. Put this on my wrap up. Boom. So he has like,
and then he said it on an interview.
Drink Champs.
People hits him about different stuff and reminds him, better keep this in it. You know what I mean? Keep that in it, and it's good.
Boy, I tell you what, with 2020,
yeah,
nigga had a lot of material.
He had 13 minutes worth of songs.
What a year.
He had a song that was 13 minutes. And the video was dope too.
What a year. Shit.
You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to him. And he brought it since what? 2016 was his first one?
Right.
He's been doing it. And that's what I know he got that tour money over that too. Shout out to you, Murda, Brooklyn's Own.
Uncle Murda. What about
who the nigga he had with him with the weed and shit? You know what I'm talking about.
I forget his name, but he's known. He's an artist. He's known. Shout out to the whole. But that's
I don't know who he is. I have no idea. Yeah.
He
I don't know who he is.
They like that Za, right?
That is Za.
But that's the new music, bro.
Any other current events, man? What? Let me ask y'all this. What do you think about these niggas putting diamonds and shit in their face?
Oh yeah, that's happening.
Because Sauce Walka started it. Yeah. So Sauce Walka started that bit.
Word.
And 21 came out and said this nigga got a Cuban zirconia.
Cuban.
And that sparked a little bit, but I think
they settled that.
I think they settled it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I ain't settled.
They settled it
just for IG.
socially. You know what I mean?
That's just for IG.
It gonna escalate.
Word, but look.
Nigga said, but don't let me get on you.
Cool. That's cool.
Bitch ass nigga.
You know, but Sauce wild.
You know what I mean? Hey, listen, diamond implants is cool, right? But when you have, so to say, 24 million to put in one of those, why?
And I don't know if
it's a 2 million cap, even if you balling, bro. 24 million?
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
I don't know.
I just think
if I believe he spent 24 million
If he's saying 24,
who you talking about? Sauce or Uzi?
Uzi
said he been pounding since 2017, which is.
Like he ordered to get that shit.
Well, because he said he it's the first time he ever saw a pink diamond and he wanted it and knew exactly what he wanted to do with it.
Right.
But listen, here's my thing. So when I saw Sauce Walka do it with the diamond, everybody get the teardrop. Yeah. We got the diamond teardrop.
It's kind of small too.
It's small. I'm like, okay,
it's alright. You know what I mean?
Whatever. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
We know who Sauce Walka is.
But his madra, you know what I mean?
He crazy.
He got the leg bandana.
Then he paid for the chain link, which was a crazy joke.
No, the chain link is fire, but the leg shit,
the nigga slick.
The jeans is hanging over the shit. You ain't really gonna be able to see the shit.
You talking about the bandana shit?
Yeah, right? That's awkward and this.
But that's some blood shit.
But yeah, it is. I'm not discrediting him.
But see,
he could have had the gold bandana.
I think
both. His pocket.
I think both of these niggas on some young shit because I'm more so on like when you see Jay, he ain't got all that. This nigga a millionaire. Like that's why I say like
it's each his own.
It's some young shit.
Each his own.
Jay in the white folk phase though.
Yeah.
Benny ain't phase.
But his bread way longer than Sauce Walka.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
And he ain't got.
It's to each his own.
I think, but like you said, it's to each his own style.
He did.
He had the chains and the earrings
in his time.
Correct.
Back in his day.
Beyonce don't want to see all that jewelry.
Hell no.
She just want a soldier. You know what she said?
Well, you got it on the hottest around there, no when you see me with the dollars around.
We listen to that shit. We listened to that shit the other day. But anyway, anyway.
Let me say one thing. Because I seen this shit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They said if Uzi take that shit out of his if he take that shit out of his head, he'll die.
Is that much in play? You feel what I'm saying? Is heat behind that, right?
I seen a clip of that nigga bleeding.
Boy.
Listen.
You seen that?
That's what I was about to get to. I was all cool with it, but when I saw that picture, I was like, okay, we went
You don't think he putting on? You don't
think that's fake?
The shit almost touched his nose.
Well, that nigga, listen.
The blood dripping.
Nasal passage.
Nah, but look.
Listen.
Okay, we know.
You see all the memes with that nigga Thanos?
Yeah.
That nigga ripping the diamond out. That's what's gonna happen to the nigga. Somebody gonna press him.
Somebody gonna try him.
And what? They gonna have him down meat cleavers?
Y'all remember them plucks? Who used to do that plucking shit back in the day?
They got them meat cleavers. They gonna get that bitch up out of him.
Nigga, all you gotta do is pluck.
It's highly accessible. It's highly accessible.
Yeah,
so my thing is, I just think it's some goofy shit. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
It's goofy shit. Cause why not put it in
just put it in a pendant or a chain or a watch.
What about the picture he posted? In the mirror pic.
I've already showed you that. We've already talked about that. That was on the Funny Moments episode.
It's a new picture.
But it was the same kind of picture with him and Thug.
Oh yeah, with the bag.
Where he leaning.
You right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, come on, that's his shit. I mean, he gonna lean regardless.
We know what Uzi on.
Shout out to Uzi for everything else, but that pen, that diamond shit.
He got his.
It's a little bit overboard.
And with Sauce, I think it was. He was the first one I saw do it, and he even said that niggas gonna start trying to. But I just think it's goofy.
You getting mastered the internet.
Oh yeah,
that's
for sure.
How I feel.
He got a full blown OnlyFans.
I mean, that's his personality.
Full blown.
That's his.
But he own that.
That's what he does. That's what he does. So he cool.
He a pimp. So he just pimping them out on OnlyFans. He got some badass white bitches too.
You done tapped into them?
And he pays for.
I ain't paying for it.
You got a subscription?
Nah.
He said he tapped into it. He paying that goddamn. Look, he paying that $19.99 for that subscription.
Monthly review.
It's tempting.
It's tempting.
But
I don't like that. Nah, it ain't.
But Sauce is wild. So Sauce is wild, but Uzi, that shit, I just think it's crazy. So for me, it's some goofy shit. What about Nas X? You sent me that shit this morning. How wild is that?
You sent it, right?
Oh, you did. And said I'm out. So I'm gonna let you expand. I'm gonna let you expand on that.
I mean,
what was your thoughts when you seen it first?
I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this.
Out of here.
I mean, I think he in a sunken place.
From 2 different planets.
They got him in a sunken place Okay, you like boys. Okay, that's your. You know what I'm saying? That's what you like. But now you doing extra shit to make the youngins want to do extra shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you grown to the status of where you have followers, you have people that look up to you. And for
Influence.
you to want those what are those like triple D's? Like what are the sizes? And look, and you know he's a fan of that.
He jumped out there because he went ahead and went full blown like
I mean my goodness.
Big joints.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And the way his lips is puckered up and his eyes is glued to like he loves what he sees, bro.
He got some
I don't want to waste a lot of time on him, but I just
want to say right now.
Yeah.
And like I'm a music head, so I'm gonna tell you right now, Old Town Dirty Road, that song it's a banger. It's fun. No, I can't discredit it.
I mean, it did what it did.
But that's all it is. After that, it's over with. I'm not down that road no more. You feel what I'm saying? I done took a detour. You know what I mean? I had that.
But we see what's down there.
We see what's
and
down
shit
there.
down there for me. You know what I'm saying? The GPS won't even let me turn down there.
Right.
It's taking me 30 miles the other way. You know what I'm saying?
On a wild road.
Yeah, so like
that nigga got his areolas split open.
Just keep your eyes open.
Put them implants.
Hey, keep your eyes open for the features.
He looks.
I pray that it's a movie role. You know what I mean? But there's some truth to this shit,
man.
I mean, how blown?
They're big.
I mean, you done paid. Yeah, look, you done paid your debt to. You know, they told him you're gonna have to come with something. Just like they told you on Thug, you gonna have to come with something extra.
Different.
They told him that you're gonna have to come with something extra, but now he's going to he's kind of liking that extra shit too much.
I stopped fucking with him when this because listen, here's my thing. I'm all about. You only got one life to live. Right. You might as well be you. Yeah. And if that's you, hey man, listen, that's cool. But bro, I don't want to see you with your titties out.
Yeah.
You a whole dude.
No, he been listening.
And you got big joints. So like,
did you squeeze him?
Hell.
Bray got him from the back. Hold on.
Hell no. Them shits look, listen. Them shits. But keep it 100.
Keep on.
If you saw them joints and you didn't know who they were attached to, you would be like, yo, those are some nice joints.
Nah, because I don't like the ones that's too purple, like my boy Pop said.
They too purple.
They gotta have some softness about them. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's just like
you like a little bit of hang.
No, I ain't gonna say hang, but I like a little droop a pouch if you have. You know what I mean? Something that shows that little naturalness, just like the ass. I don't like a swole motherfucker up top. Yeah,
no, you ain't got no bottom.
Let me see if I can see 2 lines.
Yeah, I'm a stretch mark guy.
I'm alright. I mean, I don't like the tiger stripe too much because I do, but. If your tummy is tiger stripe a little bit too much,
you ain't never got ready to get with a joint and been like, oh yeah, you stretch marks. I just can't get with it.
I've never declined stretch marks.
I like them right here.
Yeah, I like them waist level. But if they tummy level,
but if they on the stomach with a navel,
have a little tighten up.
See, that's the thing though. I ain't had no women with no kids though.
You shit, bitch. You got that cotton cheese on.
I'm not a fan of cotton cheese. And she can like cotton. And she can strengthen it up to shredded cheese.
It's shredded. Y'all wild.
You know what I'm talking about?
Shredded and cottage.
The cottage is a little bit too. The cottage is a little bit out here, but the shredded is tight. You know who it is, but don't say no names. But you know who it is. Well, let's get back on the Nas X. Well, how y'all think Nas feel about him?
Oh, Nas embarrassed for sure, especially after that. After that joint, like
because he said
after the stunt he pulled today, he pulled a stunt. He went full blown.
It's the powers that be that's pushing.
He
whatever price he paid to have for success. I mean, no, like let's get it right now. Like he's obviously out the closet without the success.
Question.
He's definitely a queer, regardless. But what I'm saying is
he cute.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is to push it to the level where you know you have 1 million followers. Nah, you know you got 1 million followers.
Yeah, for sure. Quick question. Are y'all taking the fucking vaccine? I gotta know. I gotta know.
Let me start off.
Because I know where I stand with it.
All right, look. Eventually, right? How this is gonna progress. Let me tell you how this is gonna progress. Sir, you're gonna need this you're gonna need this to clock in. Sir, you're gonna need this to register. Sir, you're gonna need this to register your kids for school. You're gonna have to take this vaccine shot. And I'm gonna tell y'all why.
So you're saying at some point they're gonna make it mandatory?
At some point they're gonna make it mandatory. You're gonna have to take it. Just like the tuberculosis shot.
Tuberculosis. Yeah.
Just like a flu shot.
That nigga came in prepared.
Hey.
Tuberculosis. That's shit.
We're gonna need this shot for the society to move forward. We're trying to lower these numbers.
Already?
To me, I wish they would have said you need a shot if you have COVID. If you don't have COVID, if you're not in the symptoms, you don't need a shot. But they're not saying that. You know what I mean? They want everybody to take it.
They claiming it's gonna help prevent it.
I know they claim. Look, let me finish.
Yeah, I'll get into mine, yeah.
You're gonna take the shot. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna take the shot, and we're gonna be fine. Just think about all the years niggas done put in everything else in our substance, every other substance in our body.
Right.
We're gonna be fine after the shot. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Niggas taking the flu shot.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas taking all kind of shit.
But
I haven't.
I guarantee everybody that took the flu shot got the flu.
Oh, that's 100% guaranteed because it is the flu that
Tell me somebody that ain't got the flu.
It's a weaker version of the flu, but they're putting it in you.
Yes, this is a new movement of the.
We know that.
This is the version that's gonna happen, bro.
For sure.
Moving on, you're gonna have to take. Look, numbers are gonna come down. Biden's in office. He wants everybody to take the shots. He want to look good. That's cool.
Biden.
I understand. That's cool. But one of my New Year resolution is don't hold vengeance against nobody. Okay. Fuck all that Trump shit. That's out the window. Mm-hmm. Start fresh. Start new. Mm-hmm. It's a pandemic out here. It's a motherfucking. It is bacteria out here floating around.
Right. Y'all think those pardons were just for just to try to.
He tried to win
people over.
That definitely was a win.
They pardoned Wayne and pardoned Kodak, trying to just, get people to, all right, Trump, you weren't so bad after all.
Slick over.
But look, now these pardons.
Oh, it was definitely over. But that's common. They say that's common. Yeah. When they lose and they're on their way out, that's common.
And let me give a precise number, an exact number. It was 143 pardons. Or conclusions. Well, conclusions means people that's already serving their sentence and he just ends it off. So Kodak was already serving the sentence and he cut it off.
He went ahead and said, "All right, you done enough." Basically saying, "All right, man, you good. Come on."
And what Kodak got in trouble for was registering for a gun with illegal documentation. And he already had a stemming case from 2016 when he was sexually assaulting somebody who was underage. But that wasn't what the pardon was for. The pardon was for the legal signature for the gun.
Common.
You know what I'm saying? So it was people that reached out to Trump. They reached out to him and they try to get just like Wayne. You know what I mean? Trouble. Let me reach out, try to get part of his campaign.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? If I was Wayne, I would do the same shit.
I can't be mad at him. We shit on him, for taking that photo op. But in the long term, it ended up looking like, okay.
I don't shit on.
No, I don't know.
It ended up, I'm just saying the masses.
Right.
It ended up looking like, okay, you was playing chess, so everybody else playing checkers. So I get it. I mean, shit. He ended up winning in the end.
Let me ask you this. He sat down and had a conversation with Trump. These other niggas, Ice Cube, sitting down having a conversation with Biden. What's the difference?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the difference?
I'm asking y'all though.
No, I don't think it is no different.
Well, Trump has a different aura around him because of the reckless shit that he said. So it all depends on how do you associate that person for associating themselves with that person.
No, they trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. I want to sit down face to face.
But hold on.
And have a conversation.
That's what it would take. That's what it would take.
But let's all be clear that moving forward, Biden is a better nominee moving forward than Trump.
Well, we got to see.
Is he?
That's what I'm saying.
So.
We got to see.
I don't think.
You got to elaborate.
I disagree.
Why?
I thought he trash.
Why? You got to elaborate. You can't just say that. You got to elaborate.
Yeah.
He trash. They are the same.
Nah, for one.
But what makes him trash over Trump?
Right.
You gotta elaborate. You can't just say that.
I mean, people put Trump like at the bottom of the totem pole because of the shit that he's voicing.
The reckless shit that he's spewed.
Is an idiot. People voted for him because
they wanted.
And who put her in place? He did. So you gotta give him that balance.
Terrible too.
But
when you say terrible, you gotta be more specific. Here's my thing.
Oh, they discriminating against black people.
Right.
But it's a better face than Trump.
They done locked up a plethora of motherfuckers.
Here's my deal though. I get what you're saying. I believe all politicians they all have a hidden agenda, they all lie, I get all that. And that's true. That's very, very true.
They do.
I can't fuck with somebody that like he's documented and publicly supports the fucking hate groups. I can't fuck with that.
There you go.
At least now you may say, well, Biden do too. But okay,
he
but guess
spoke
what?
at a fucking KKK rally.
But is he in front of
his dad was a KKK member?
Who?
So was
Biden?
Trump.
Yes.
So was Trump.
And he's advocating this.
So
Biden's not.
So what I'm saying is this.
Biden will not. Will Trump ever have a vice president that's of culture?
It comes down to.
But we so caught up on making history than making change.
That's going to make a change within his own.
How? Because she's black.
Just by face, and she represents the black culture.
Trump don't give a shit about us, man. And you may say Biden don't either, but at least Biden.
Kamala don't either. Kamala, Miller, Kamala.
But at least they're doing things that is progressive toward our people. Now, it may be all bullshit. That's fine.
But it's progressive.
You know what? That's for us to make our own judgment on that. And it may be true. Trump wouldn't even. So it comes down to this. If I'm having a conversation.
More for black people than any president.
Wow, he released people from jail? Other than that, what else you got?
I'm just saying.
That's it. All them presidents do that.
What is Biden doing? What is he doing?
He just got in office. He just got in office.
Give him a chance, bro.
We'll see. That's why I say.
Doing stuff to progress.
I'm not saying the man is better. I'm just saying it's early. All I'm saying is, listen. I'm gonna say this. It's like if you're talking to two people, and I have one guy that spits in my face and one guy that just talks about spitting in my face, but he hadn't yet.
What is the spit? Because he didn't.
No, I'm talking about white supremacy. No. I'm talking all of that.
Who has?
Listen, I'm saying he's blatant with it, meaning he's done it.
He's not a politician though. He don't carry himself like a politician.
They are all full of shit, man.
He don't say whatever's on his mind, just like a regular person like me and you.
But people say I respect Trump because he out forward with it. That don't mean okay, that's cool. But if I look at you and I say
shit is shit, whether they're out forward or not.
Right. And so what I'm saying is, back to my analogy, if I have a guy that has spit on me, literally he did it. Nigga, the shit came out of his mouth and it hit me. Compared to a cat that hadn't spit on me yet, but he's
talking about it.
You believe he wants to. Okay, all we can do is compare the two. Who you rolling with? Now, I know that's a wild analogy and I know that's bad, but I'm just saying.
Most people
I'm going with the guy that's what I'm saying. Trump ain't that. So back to my original question, the pardon shit. It's all for show, right? It's a dog and pony show, right? It's all for show. I'm gonna release these.
Biden gonna do it too.
They all do it. Yeah. They all do it. It's documented. They all do it. So my thing is,
we should have kept the nigga we had.
Who?
Trump.
Why?
Cause we always know what we was getting.
But but see, to me, when people say that's not good enough.
Nah, he's on a secret agenda. He's on my way or the highway.
I think he's just power hungry. That's my whole deal. People say that.
He ran for president. He didn't even really want to be president. He just ran for president just to
see if he can get it.
Yeah.
Right.
He didn't really want to take that responsibility. Get him out of here.
Biden been in the office for 40 fucking years.
That's why we need him on the forefront right now.
I don't know, man. Like at the end of the day,
out of the two
they all
candidates,
bullshit. Yeah, they all full of shit. I don't disagree with you on that. I agree 100%. But my thing is, Trump had gotten to the point where here was my bottom line with him.
If you're for the people, you will go Biden.
How can you when you can't denounce somebody that literally is white supremacy?
No one has
at the top level.
Obama didn't do it. Who has?
Didn't do what?
Denounce it. Who has?
But you don't think if they would have said? But see, here's the deal. They would have asked Obama.
Yes.
They would have asked Obama straight up, and he would have said, "Oh, absolutely."
Nah.
Yes, he would have.
They would have got him.
Yes, he would have, because then he knows those are none of his voters.
They would have got him.
They're not voting for him.
They would have got him out of there.
Who would have? Who?
They would have impeached him.
Who's they? Who?
I don't know.
They wouldn't have. No. My
got him out
bottom.
of there.
So here's the deal.
No.
People say at least you know what you're getting. But yeah, when I know I'm getting a fucking racist bigot, get him the fuck out of here.
Get him out of here.
Okay, I know what I'm getting.
Vote for another one?
But he ain't a bigot though, because at least he's.
Yeah.
But see, but you can't. It's all off of. People feel that way about Biden, all off of just what they believe. It's not pure in front of your face.
Let me tell you something.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you now.
You saying he's racist too, right?
So that's what you're saying. You're saying Biden is just as bad as Trump.
You saying Biden is just
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
But listen, we only have two.
And
we only have two to pick from, so we gotta pick the best out of.
You can't.
We gotta pick the best out of the two. We gotta pick the best out of the two.
He the best.
He's the best out of the two.
I guess.
We'll see, right?
That's why I said we shall see.
He's starting out wrong.
He got to do. He's got to fix a lot, but we'll see.
He can't speak publicly. Like
that man old. That's the problem. He old, and you say you got dementia. Yeah,
I think
neither one of them
74. He's 78.
Neither one of them speak well publicly. If you ask me,
oh my God.
Neither one of them.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, Trump don't speak publicly either.
But niggas saying, "Oh, well, you know what you get." Listen, and that's fine if you feel that way. So. That's the thing. At least from on the surface level, and I'm saying surface, and I say that wholeheartedly, it's super surface. Biden means well, and his agenda means well. Now, what he truly feels and what he's going to accomplish, that's two different conversations.
That's a fact, yeah.
But with Trump, not only does he not mean well, he's blatant and a matter of fact about not meaning well.
Exactly.
To me, I take that as, okay, you shitting on me.
That's divided.
And you telling me to follow along. I can't do that because not only are you shitting on me, I know what your intentions are, and then you blatant about it as well. I have a problem with that. At least, now, Biden may mean the same, but at least he's laid out the plan to, okay, let me... And so we'll see. Like I say, if we have this conversation 6 months from now, or a year from now, 2 years from now, I may have a different outtake on it. It's very early.
Trump was there,
you know what I'm saying?
To divide and conquer. You feel what I'm saying?
He inspires a lot of hate. That's just what it is. He inspires a lot of hate. Whether you like him,
he want them old 1940s traditions to come back.
No doubt.
Real talk.
No doubt.
So get his ass out of here. New millennium. We only had two to pick from. Biden is the better choice. Let's see where he can take us.
Let's see.
If not, he got a couple years and he goes.
We may be. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing. They're human. We may be wrong.
Yeah.
I may be sitting here a year from now and be like, man, Biden. You know what I mean? Like that's why. That's why democracy comes into play.
Everybody that voted for Biden is a Biden supporter.
Exactly.
Right.
They just anti-Trump. They just anti-Trump.
But guess what? Guess what got Trump in office? The same thing.
The same shit.
They wanted a black man. They wanted a black man out of the office so bad that a fucking caterpillar could have ran for office and they would have voted for him. It don't matter. He didn't.
Did he
definitely did.
He had to leave.
He for sure did. He did what Trump didn't. He did 2 terms. Yeah. But my thing is, anytime you inspire hate, you're wild on social media. You're wild with your public speak. It's not gonna bode well for you. I'm just telling you that now.
Exactly.
And now people are like,
I'm gonna tell you though, we are in a social media driven time.
No question.
And
but that played
some crazy shit on there,
and they ended up getting him out of there. I'm telling you, that's what ended up getting him out of there. Cool. And he had not kept his mouth shut.
Gonna die.
That's fine. That's natural. That's fine. That's natural. Listen, Trump would still be the president. Listen, I believe this wholeheartedly. Trump would still be the president if he kept his fucking mouth shut on Twitter. I believe that. So the same thing you say. But okay, well he needs to get a better grip on his team then.
Exactly.
Because that's what got him out of there. He's wild. And the thing he says, it ended up getting him out of there. That's what ended up getting him out of there.
But he gonna show y'all that Biden is not a better choice.
That's fine. And it may be that may be a fact. But think about it. The fact that you couldn't keep your fucking mouth shut, that's what got you out of there. That's why you didn't serve 2 terms. Because you don't know how to keep your mouth shut. And you don't know how to, man, just...
It's all about him, not the country.
Just be...
Be about the country, not about you.
Right. That's it. Simple. He'd still be... I think he would have won if he... But, you know, I digress. That again, that's just my opinion. I think he's too reckless on there. So the same thing that got him elected is the same thing that got him beat. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? So with it being a new year, the COVID vaccine, we'll see. I mean, I for me personally, I know we didn't touch on it. I'm not taking it because I just feel like I'm gonna wait on it. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that.
Wait, and to be clear, the only way I'll take it if this is mandatory for me to make a living, which is work. You know
Where you gonna take it first?
Because they're gonna make it mandatory for teachers.
I believe so.
Maybe, but you gonna go out of the country first.
That too.
You gotta say that you go out of the country.
Possibly. But and if that ends up being the case, then I will, but I'm not taking it unless it's mandatory.
I'm not taking a voluntary shot. Like that.
Right. You would take it if it's mandatory.
It's mandatory.
But I'm not going out of my way just to...
I gotta make a living.
What'd you say?
I ain't taking it.
I gotta make a living. You hear me?
You would.
I'm gonna quit that job.
So if I gotta feel like Travis a little bit, if I gotta have them goosebumps every time,
that's why I work for myself.
I'll take that shit.
That's why I work for myself.
But nah, I mean, just like it's.
Hank Aaron took it and died on the spot.
Died. They killed him.
I'm not gonna say.
No, they killed him.
I'm not gonna say he died on the spot. But he took it a week later.
I think it was 2 weeks. They killed him.
That's a wild comment. I didn't mean to say that.
No,
what I'm saying is
the vaccine killed Hank.
A week later, he passed. He transitioned.
He tried to prove to y'all, is it okay? That nigga croaked.
Nah, hey, I think he took too much.
Either overdose on
we
the
don't
vaccine.
know what they putting in us.
Watch out.
Yeah.
The shit
Why
probably
Hank Aaron, man? You one of the goats. I don't want to sound
you one of the first taken.
Right.
But I don't think they measuring the levels.
Nah, you know what? With the vaccine, bro, they still got.
They get that nigga a pint.
They put just a tad too much in there.
They get that nigga a pint of the vaccine. Here's my deal though. Like, if you take it, like, so let me just get personal.
They finna get into
who?
Bill Russell.
Oh, he done if they take it.
Yeah, he done.
He took it.
He 90 plus.
He was like, this ain't a block that I'm gonna miss. Or something like this.
He didn't take it.
Right.
He didn't take it.
No, he's planning to take it though.
He ain't gonna take it.
I don't know. He's super duper old.
He 82. He got it.
He 90, I think.
He wheelchair bound. He ain't gonna take it.
Yeah. But my thing is, so let me get personal real quick. So Mom Dukes took it because she works in the medical field.
Okay.
I wouldn't do it.
She has a different outlook on it because she's in the trenches. So for me, she's took it and everything was fine, and she's been, well, for me personally, so I have somebody that's obviously, you don't get any more personal than that.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm not, just because I want to wait it out. I'm somebody that don't even take the flu shot annually.
I don't know.
So you think I'm gonna take a vaccine? I'm not going to. And I don't take the flu shot, and Lord forbid, knock on wood, I don't get the flu.
But they make the flu shot mandatory for people that work in hospitals.
Right. But what I'm saying is, for me personally, I don't take it. So for me, I'm gonna wait it out, and by June, July, August, we'll see where that vaccine is. I'm gonna give it about half a year to see if where we are on it, and then we'll go from there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just jumping in line to take that right now.
I think we all on that same type of mentality.
Yeah.
It's just some black seed, right?
Get that black seed oil in you. Yeah, man. Yeah, you'll be all right. Take your vitamin C, get that black seed oil in you.
Word.
And drink plenty of water, and
for the best.
Plenty of H2. You feel me?
You know what I mean? And we'll see where we are. So, real quick, just to touch on this fast.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the Ashanti and Keisha Cole versus? You probably didn't, but did you see the aftermath?
I have, and I want to tell you about that right now. They was more in tune with how they gleam and makeup look.
Right.
Than this music.
Because Keisha was like an hour and a half late. That's unacceptable.
They could get something right though.
You know what I'm saying?
They said that Keisha was disappointed in how her camera looked. So going back to COVID,
yeah,
they had to do the split screen again because Ashanti got it. We know the story.
Right.
Whatever. But they had to do the split screen. So here's what that means. That means each camera, their team and the people with Apple and people that work, they had to have it right. And they said Keisha Cole wasn't happy with the way she looked and the definition of the camera. But for me, the build up, the week of, like if I know it, if that's on Thursday and we got a versus at 8:00 on Thursday, I'm at least at the very minimum on Monday, we're beginning my team. We're starting the process of sound check, camera check, set. What we want things to be. I'm starting that on Monday. And we're gonna have that ready to go.
They was more concerned.
I don't understand why this shit was so late. This shit was like an hour and a half behind. Now Ashanti got on.
Now I would say that's one of the reasons I didn't watch it.
A lot of people didn't watch it because of that.
Yeah.
They ain't started yet.
Yeah.
Right. And they lost a lot of views because of that. So for me, Apple and VERZUZ got to tighten up in terms of the prep. Let's get this. Do all that the week of and make sure at 8:00, maybe not 8, maybe let your DJs rock for like maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 tops.
8:30 at the latest.
8, right. Give them 30 minutes at that, and that's the latest.
If y'all say 8, don't show up at 9:30.
Come on now.
That's unacceptable.
Well,
they more interested.
That was a weeknight. Niggas had to get up and go to work.
They're more interested in the look than the music.
Yeah.
Come on now, your fans want to have the music.
She had her breasts up.
Now, for me personally, we stayed up and watched it, but I'm gonna say this. That was a big red flag for me. Like, yo, this is. And Swiss was upset. I could tell. He made some comments like, unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Like, this is unacceptable. We got to do better. Now, going back to the actual battle, I thought Ashanti won that. I think she had more hits. Vocally, Keisha's way better. Not even close. But I just think in terms of see, we always talk about this. With a versus battle, it comes back to the impact of the record. Yeah. How does it affect people? Yeah. Not what your personal favorite is. That's cool. Your personal favorite. We're talking about the masses. Yeah. How does it affect the masses? If I have like a stadium full of people, you know, you may have won to Buddy sitting up front right here that's a huge fan, but like I got 20,000 that's rocking with me. So with versus, I thought Ashanti won the battle. I thought she looked phenomenal. They both did. But I thought in terms, just my personal opinion, Ashanti looked better. And I know I'm splitting hairs.
No, I think that night Ashanti looked better.
She looked better. She looked better. She looked phenomenal.
But I think that was a weak versus because they wasn't really pushing the music like they supposed to have been.
Yeah.
They was more concerned on the look than the music. I don't like that.
So. You're dealing with women though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be misogynistic, but like...
I mean, look at Brady and Monica. They was on some music shit, and they both beautiful.
And they
Give your fans what they tuning in to watch.
They was on their shit.
You know what I mean?
I agree. So, but it was good for the coach. I'm excited to see where they go with next.
Yeah, I think it's getting better.
The matchups next.
That was the most viewed versus yet.
Oh, really?
Was it?
Yeah.
Over the Gucci and Jeezy shit?
Wow, that's crazy. So it's growing. It's still growing. It's still growing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
So, and I think my numbers are off.
I didn't know that. That's
I want to say Gucci Mane them did like 2 million.
Yeah.
They did like 8.
Wow.
Ooh. People that went back and doubled back on it and watched it later.
I don't know.
It's gotta be.
I don't know exactly how they calculated, but I watched a live with Keisha Cole going live with somebody. And they mentioned it. Like,
she said,
views.
Okay.
Wow.
So far.
That's what's up. If that's the case, then hey, salute that, man.
Even though they lost
2 queens that we both appreciate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not Stephen Smith. Jalen Rose.
He said Stephen A.
Yeah, Jalen Rose.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did do that on the sports doc.
Yeah,
They said they had dream matchups.
Yeah, and a dream matchup was Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes.
Right.
I think that's fantastic.
So for me, I'd love to see that.
I love to see Missy Elliott and Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes. But my choice would be
dream matchup.
My dream matchup would be Dipset and the Locks. I want to see that go down.
What about you? What you got? If you had it off the top of your head, I know you freestyle. I'm putting you on the spot, but for me,
I want to see Pharrell with somebody.
Kanye.
That'll be dope.
I'll pay for that. I would pay.
You'll pay per view.
I would pay money for that.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm not talking about the Apple subscription.
No.
I will pay cold cash.
Me too.
For that shit there.
But Dipset and the Locks,
you know what I'm saying?
I would too.
And you would for the Lock. That's a good one too. Also, Diddy.
Oh man, who will we go? Jermaine Dupri.
Dre or Jermaine
Dr.
Dre.
Or Jermaine Dupri.
Diddy and Dre. That's my dream. So I got two dream matchups.
Diddy and Dre be better. Yeah.
Diddy, Dre, Kanye, Pharrell. The catalogs between those four individuals,
crazy.
I think you got to go 40 records.
Woo!
Think about it.
No.
You at least 30. You can't do 20. You got to do at least 30 records.
I think we got to define the roles though.
It can be your solo or you can be production.
When Dre and
Diddy ain't made no beat.
No, but he's put together songs.
He's put together records.
Khaled does.
I mean, it's good. He's the best at it, though.
And he's a sample finder.
He's the best at it.
Does
he
it
ain't
count?
touched no key.
He the best at it.
He hasn't. So does that count?
But he also been on some songs.
That's what I'm saying.
As an artist.
So he can use all of that. Is what I'm telling you. Yeah, he ain't touched no keys, but he's put this hook here. Say this line here. Say it this way.
Word.
This song, let the beat. He's produced records. Now he ain't touched no keys. So again, I get you because there's you get different credit for that. Pharrell done touched keys.
Yeah.
So
you can't match up Pharrell and Diddy.
But see, that's why I said Pharrell and Kanye.
Diddy doesn't touch keys, but you can't match up Khaled and Diddy either because they never touch keys. But
good.
Diddy is way past Khaled.
Right.
Diddy got more.
You gotta match up Diddy and Jermaine Dupri, bro. I'm telling y'all.
But see, Jermaine done touched keys though.
Diddy has dabbled with it, but he ain't been in the forefront. We know what he does. You know what I mean?
Right. Either way, I don't care.
You produce the record.
He's produced those records.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play all my. If I was involved in this record, best believe you gonna have to deal with it.
So Pop, who would you
when
choose?
we battle?
He said. I said Dipset and Locks.
I said Pharrell, Kanye, Diddy, and Dre. You got a dream matchup?
I just said Pharrell and somebody.
You want to see Pharrell on display?
I want to see Pharrell, yeah, because
his catalog.
Would you put Pharrell and Brady together? Would you put Pharrell and Dre?
Listen, let's just keep it a buck. We know how
we
want to
put Dre ahead of him, but
nah.
Listen,
they in the same round.
Yeah, it's close.
Listen, Pharrell gonna give anybody a problem.
Anybody.
And you know how I feel about Pharrell.
Yeah.
When you look at his production catalog with him and Neptunes and then him solo, and he might play some of his shit.
Yeah.
Pharrell gonna give anybody a problem.
Word.
Let's just keep it a beat.
All clip shit too.
Oh, no question.
Can I have it like that?
He gonna play all that. So we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and
Keisha Cole didn't play that joint with Pharrell. Or Kanye.
Pharrell. She did, first record.
She played it?
I don't love. She played it. That was
okay.
She came out the gate with that. And listen,
she did right then.
I gave her that round.
That's my shit.
Here's the deal with that whole versus battle, just to sum it up. Keisha came out swinging.
Yeah.
And I gave her like the first, at least 4 out of the first 5 rounds, I gave the Keisha Cole.
Yeah, okay.
But Ashanti started hitting her over the head.
Oh, baby.
Rain on Me and them Ja Rule records.
Yeah, Rain on Me.
And that J-Lo record with Ja Rule, she wrote that.
He wrote that shit? J-Lo and Ja Rule?
That I'm Real?
Yeah, she wrote that shit?
That's Ashanti. She penned that.
I never knew.
So she started going into that late into the rounds and just... Keisha Cole came out swinging. I think she played Love like maybe the 3rd or 4th record. I was like, whoo! Yeah. But then it became... Ashanti just started hitting her ass over the head late in the rounds, and it just ended up being too much. I had Ashanti winning, but Keisha came out swinging. She played that Kanye record #1.
That's my favorite.
She came out the gate with that.
She did, right?
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
So if you did a versus, would your approach be I'm playing my bangers first, or would you save them? Because we did, just real quick for the audience, one of the most fun things you can do at the crib with your homeboys is to do a versus.
Do a versus.
We did the 50 Cent Ja Rule. No, was it Game?
50 Cent Game.
We did 50 Cent Game here and had H.E.R and Boog judging. That shit was fun.
And I lost. I had the Game. I lost.
I was 50 Cent. He was the Game. And I bust his ass.
I thought he had enough.
Hey, once it rides on to after 5 tracks and you started hitting them up.
It comes down to longevity. How many records? Okay, we all know you got bangers. How can you? How long can you stretch it?
Stretch that shit?
Yeah, that's the key. So that's a fun game to do, man. Like, just pick 2 artists and say, I'm gonna be this person, I'm gonna be that person. And then as long as you have a third party, it could be 1 person, it could be 2.
Yeah.
Man, that shit is fun because not only are you listening to good music and vibing, it's like a little. That shit was fun.
It's competition.
That shit was fun as hell.
It's competition.
So if you was doing a versus, you'd come out swinging, or you'd save your heat for later.
I'm gonna bust their head early.
I would
bust them early.
Nah, I would split the heat up. I would throw some heat here, heat there, heat there.
You might fuck around and lose. You might play a hit on one of they number ones. Now you lost.
Now you just wasted a song.
Yeah.
You want to get you want to go ahead and get your guaranteed points out of the way. Is your strategy.
My first song I play is gonna be one of my best hits.
Yeah.
Like if I was Game, I'm playing that shit with him and Kanye. What's the name of that shit?
Dreams?
Yeah, I'm playing that.
Or that
number 1. You coming out the gate with that.
I'm coming out the gate with Dreams. I wouldn't go far, go hard. I'm playing Dreams.
Yeah.
I'm getting Dreams right off the bat. Because I want to establish that.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm here. Yeah. We ain't bullshit. We throwing hands tonight.
Yeah.
So I think I would too, but I think you also have to have something prepared for the later rounds.
Definitely do.
If you come out top heavy and you winded in the back 9, you're gonna get your ass knocked out. You're gonna get knocked out.
Let me just
get knocked out.
I already said Dreams.
You better have something saved for the back 9.
Yeah.
Because if not, okay, you coming out cute. All right. You got them jumping.
No, look.
But guess what? When we hit this third quarter,
we made game. We made game.
Yeah.
I came out with Dreams. I'm hitting over the head with him and Timberland. Yeah. See, just to balance it out.
I got you.
I'm a balance. I ain't gonna throw all my tracks in the top 5.
Right.
I'm gonna balance it out because I'm gonna hit your ass when you least expect it.
So H.E.R said one of her dream matchups. So we all went through dream matchups. She said Breezy and Usher.
Oh, that's crazy.
Breezy gonna give anybody an absolute fucking problem.
That's crazy.
When you think about his catalog, Breezy gonna give you a problem.
Who would you make?
But Usher got a catalog. See, I would go more Usher Timberlake.
That's what I would choose.
But then you
gotta go with Drake.
Drake busting. But you know what though? Damn, you just said that. And in my mind, my immediate reaction was
genres, but
that's a good.
They the only 2 that stand out like that. Like they both the best.
Listen, they both are the first. They both can play all 20 records, and all 20 of those records ended up being number 1 on the Billboard.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Them the only 2.
Here's the number 1. I'm just gonna drop off.
I think them the only 2 that can do that.
That's a good. I didn't think of that.
Drake got 20 number 1,
and so does Breezy.
So does Brown. Who would y'all match up Trey with?
So I want to see Usher, Timberlake, and Drizzy, Chris Brown. I want to see Usher and Timberlake. And you said who?
Trey Songz. Who y'all match up with?
I'm gonna go Trey Songz.
Jeremiah?
He'd bust Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Jeremiah ain't got nothing. You know what? I'm gonna take somebody to get Trey a run and may win, and I would he'd win. And he ain't new, but when you look at his catalog and his features, Trey Songz and Ty.
Yeah.
Fucking Ty.
I'm fucking with Trey though.
Ty busting Trey Songz over the head.
Nah.
Shit, all them features. Stop. But that would be a good matchup.
That'd be a good matchup.
By the way, a side note, you see Trey Songz had the leaked video joint.
Nigga got his ass getting apprehended at
the Kansas City game.
No. Trey Songz got the leaked tape.
Oh yeah, he do got a leaked tape.
He did that on purpose.
He did that.
He did that.
He getting slurped up.
Yeah.
Pretty good too.
Yeah,
may I add.
He did that.
I saw a piece of it because somebody retweeted it and I saw it by accident, but I was like,
that's some OnlyFans shit.
Damn. Yeah, it's some OnlyFans shit. Trey wild.
Did he pee on the bit?
Nah, he didn't do all that.
You don't know.
But he wild. He wild.
You don't know if he peed her? He could have peed her later. He could have peed her later. Sprayed it down.
He could have.
Nigga said he told that bitch to get in the bathtub, let me pee on you.
Straight ammonia.
And she got in it.
Oh, you talking about
no jumper shit?
You talking about the bitch from the Sun scene?
You know that?
The bitch that started the whole Sun scene.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I got you.
Nigga peed on the bitch.
Hey, she wanted. She's smiling about it.
Told her
she's nasty. Get out of there.
Yeah.
I pee on
the hostage. Took her purse. I'm like, bitch, you finna go down for what T.I. going down for?
Let's jump into that. Let's jump into that.
You finna go to prison.
Let's jump into that.
Playing with them folks.
So fuck, man.
It's crazy, right?
Let me just say this off cup. So T.I., and this I think is our last topic.
Yeah.
Which is perfect. So T.I. Situation, so it ended up being, was it 14 or 15? I think it was 15. 15 women have come out and basically spoke out on being abused. Him and Tiny are into the whole swinging thing, or him and Tiny, and they may bring in a third party, which I think a lot of people out here are fans of, or at least accept. I think that's an acceptable thing amongst marriage. Not to say that a lot of married people do that.
Especially celebrities.
Celebrities, for sure. You could be out here getting whatever you want. Let me meet you halfway, so to speak. Not saying that we do. I'm just saying that's just a norm.
Right.
So him and Tiny, which I think that was known for a while, that they swing, right? Let me just say this off cup. Anybody that knows me knows how I feel about Tiny. And this has nothing to do with, okay, well maybe it does. You bringing in certain women and people are attracted to T.I. and Tiny and want to be a part of that. One of the questions I have was, these are 15 women that came out. You think they're bringing in men? And or T.I. like, that's unacceptable?
Nah.
I don't think so.
It don't work that way.
Nah, it don't work that way. It's woman only, right? So my thing is,
women.
And here's,
she has to.
Hold on.
I think so.
A woman is easy to persuade when it comes to a couple bringing them in.
Easy.
A couple ain't gonna bring a man in and persuade him.
Fuck no.
You know what
I'm gay?
I'm speaking true.
Right. I'm not gonna let. First off, I'm not gonna sign off on none of this. But I'm just saying, if and if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if we were gonna do that, we would both say, okay, it's gonna be a woman. Let's keep it a buck. Even my wife come in and say
exactly.
That. She would agree.
No,
we ain't letting another nigga come in.
85% is going.
But I'm not saying we stop. So, but my thing is this. So, a part of that is I don't think it's a lot of men out here attracted to Tiny.
That's facts.
Because anybody that knows me,
fat ass though. There's a lot of niggas that'll strike.
Huh?
It's a lot of niggas.
Would you?
Fuck yeah, I fuck Tiny.
Nah, it's striking, but it ain't. Put it like this. T.I. told her, listen, in order to make this last,
right,
we're gonna bring over.
We're gonna have to do, yeah. So for me though, anybody that knows me knows how I feel. To me,
you want to hit Tiny?
To me, Tiny
for a couple dollars though.
No. To me,
she put that onion on you.
You peel that shit back.
I'll peel it back. Listen, to me, Tiny looks like fuming garbage on a July day.
Oh my goodness.
Fuming garbage.
Oh my goodness.
She looks like fuming garbage.
This man
on
said,
July 8th.
This man said fuming.
Like, so for me, like, and that's beside the point. But what I'm saying is, but she looked like an ant.
Like, yeah,
she got them shot. I don't know. But so going back to the situation, so 15 women came out, said that they were abused. T.I. released a statement saying that it was all consensual.
Right.
But the allegations are false. Meaning, that women saying they were drugged and all that stuff is false. How do y'all feel about? First off, do you think it's true? Second off, if it ain't, whether you feel it's true or ain't, how do you think this is gonna go down? I want to hear y'all's take on it.
I think this many women coming forward at one time is definitely some truth to it.
Yeah.
I personally didn't know they were swingers.
They had something that came out a couple years ago about.
Yeah, it's something that came out already.
Yeah, that they.
As much drug usage that's in the recording industry, the music industry,
Ecstasy and all that shit.
it's true, bro.
Yeah.
Like, whether they telling you or not is they.
Artists taking X pills, that shit. The more interviews I watch,
they on super
that's like a normal. That's like a normal. That's almost like drinking. It's a normal thing. We're gonna pop an X pill and it's just gonna elevate your creative process. That's how they explain it.
Thug be doing on them songs. He taking X. Let me see that.
They got that boy. Smokey Robinson on Tiny Phase. She do look like Smokey Robinson.
Nah, but look, okay.
Tiny looks like Smokey Robinson.
Well, y'all seen that rap song, Smokey?
Yeah. Just stop
doing it, dude. This shit sounds terrible.
What is he doing?
Stop the violence. Well, look, he got the dread.
Listen, I think he made that. Somebody held him at gunpoint and made that.
Nah, he was just trying to get with the.
Somebody held him at gunpoint.
In his 80s. He's trying to
it's terrible.
Yeah,
doing it, dude. That shit is terrible.
Him,
You're Smokey Robinson. Why would you have to do that? Somebody pressed his ass.
He wanted to do that to get back in the round. Look. Okay. T.I. and Tiny, right?
Yeah.
For one, the allegations canceled the family. What was it? Family Hustle.
Family Reunion. No, yeah.
Family Hustle.
Yeah.
Show.
That VH1 canceled the recording process. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Now.
So meaning they're losing out on some money over this shit. Yeah.
Now look. Through the whole Black Lives Matter, everything that's transpired 2020, 2019, T.I.'s been vocal about it.
No doubt.
If this goes to show that it's true allegations and it shows to be true, he's going to get discredited for a lot of shit because he's speaking up against something that's so severe to our culture.
Yeah.
Sex trafficking, first of all, the countries outside of America has been struggling with this for years. We've been struggling with it too, but the other countries, they trafficking like a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was a piece of the situation I wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
Not only were the girls getting drugged and then they was doing their thing,
they get flown out
of the cities. They have a whole sex trafficking element to it as well.
And I'm like, process and all that.
This shit is like a multi-layered situation.
Exactly. So if it comes to be true, T.I. is gonna fall back. And just to tell you guys,
he already catching flack for the shit he was doing with his daughter.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of flack his way.
That's part of it too.
Every decade.
Let's not say that they were doing.
Hold on,
but he said that he had the situation where
listen.
He crossed a lot of boundaries that were very uncomfortable and unnecessary.
But this is king shit.
Yeah.
When you're a king, shit like this comes with
trouble, man. Always in trouble.
Exactly. Now look, every decade, right?
I hate it for him.
Just go back. Every decade, you got superstar, celebrity status, black guys or black females that go through trauma like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And just hitting the fan with him. Now, whether it's true or not, you're on the spotlight. And he said he's always been prepared for the spotlight. That's what T.I.'s words was. He's ready for, whatever comes. First of all, Tiny's friend, I forget her name.
Shakana.
She is really.
She said she wasn't a part of it. She knew about the situation, but she didn't partake.
Okay,
that's her claim.
Even if she did or didn't, I feel like she's really truly Tiny's friend, right? But she's one of those friends that's never going to be as big as Tiny, never going to have the credibility as Tiny.
Oh, no question.
So if any little thing could diminish Tiny's character,
she's gonna take advantage.
Exactly. And she's very talky with it.
But she was on Tiny's side though, during her live, saying that girl that's claiming is and
her name is Sabrina Preston.
Yeah.
Now, because I have to, because she's the one that's bringing. Sabrina Preston is bringing this into the world.
Right.
She's taking these females interviews and bringing it to what's the whole the rape. The
Me Too.
That's the Me Too. Okay, she's bringing all this to the Me Too movement. Sabrina is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if it's true or false, it's gonna fall back on her. If you're trying to get money or notoriety or fame off of this, T.I. is gonna expose you for it when it's all said and done. But right now,
it ain't looking good for him.
It ain't. It's a hit. It's a hit because
anytime it's more than, I always say this. Anytime we have these situations, we've always seen it. One of the first things we saw was with the Tiger Woods situation.
Right, yeah.
Anytime it's double digit women,
yeah. It ain't.
I have a theory. Anytime it's double digit women,
yeah.
Nigga, the shit true.
So
but because it takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Yeah.
To have double digit number of women. If it was one or two or three or four or five, they just.
That's why I got to chime in. I got to chime in on that.
Yo,
it take a lot. It take a lot of money because they fiending for the money. Tiger Woods, O.J. Simpson.
You can't pay. You can pay 3 women. You can't pay 15.
Exactly. But these females are reaching. They're reaching.
Tiger can't.
It's true or not?
Because they out asking for $1 million plus.
He got 15 million.
No.
He got 15 million.
Yeah, it's better be Bezos.
He got 15 million on him.
You gotta be a trillionaire.
That's what I'm saying. You better be damn Elon Musk.
But
because you ain't gonna be able to pay them off. That's a lot of women coming out saying. So they're saying that they would drug them outside of what they knew. Like, cause here's my deal. I think it was all consensual. Like, these women signed up, like, you know what the situation is.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we want to have a third party. You signing up for this.
No.
You coming. Yeah. We may be drinking, yada, yada. And I'm going to go ahead and slip a Bill Cosby in your joint. And, you know what I mean?
They cool with all
I think that's their problem.
Nah, that ain't their problem. They cool with all that. They don't give a fuck if they get drugged or not. What they not liking
is the compensation after.
Is what they was promised.
You think they'll promise more than what they got?
Exactly. We're going to fly you out. We're going to put you on the scene. We're going to put you... You're going to be on TV.
I just think that's expensive, man. When you talk
that's what T.I.'s promising these girls. That they're going to get notoriety. I said it right?
Notoriety.
No, they being promised. They being promised of a minute in the spotlight. They're not getting it. And that's why they're coming out publicly with it. I'm telling you right now, they don't care about the drugs. They take drugs. They take that shit without T.I. They're gonna pop that shit regardless.
Right.
They being promised fame.
That's a good
and
point.
when they whatever's happening is not.
So you saying there's some unbroken promises that we're not aware of. Okay, that's a good point. And I may jump on that bandwagon with you. That's a good point. I just think it's wild and it's not looking good.
No, it ain't healthy.
You know what I mean? Your boys out here.
Him going live damn near means like.
He trying. He gotta get that shit off him, don't he?
Yeah, that shit on their hole. Like, so you feeling like you gotta explain everything right away before you even.
I think we all believe
the legalities of the situation.
Right. You know, he gonna use 1,000 big words.
Exactly.
My thing is, we all can from what we've gathered and from what we know they swinging.
Yeah.
I think even T.I. would admit, it was all consensual.
The problem is, are they forcefully doing it? That's the whole problem. Because it's easy to persuade somebody. When you have money, it's easy to persuade somebody to join along. If you're gonna promise them something, we don't go do it.
No doubt. Or it could be something small, like a chick agreed to come through and do whatever, but I didn't agree to get. You know, T.I. went off in that butt one time. He went hammer time one time.
I think
I think so. I think he put that hammer somewhere we didn't.
Now, Tim said some shit a long time ago, like, but I think that shit is slander. Like,
any false allegations need to get proven.
For sure. Because you could have put me behind bars for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Playing.
And when it becomes, not enough evidence, you beat the case.
Right.
Now you get to go away scot-free.
Crazy.
No. You need to get punished for trying to ruin my life.
Exactly.
I think so.
Prison time. Not just
prison time.
Not just
false allegations should be the felony.
Yeah.
It's so easy for females to be like, oh, he did this.
Like, you know why they don't do it? Because when
they need to try to hold it right.
But there's been cases where people really got a situation, and they had a good lawyer and beat it.
Yeah, that's right.
And what happens when that happens? You gonna put that woman in jail and she really got raped?
That's fact.
But because the person she was going against had a good lawyer and beat it, she's got to go serve prison time and she got raped.
Word.
That's why they don't do it.
Yeah.
But some of that shit be sexist. Like,
no doubt.
Y'all don't want to send them over to prison because they women.
No doubt.
But y'all want to lock us up.
No doubt.
Man, these hoes evil. Especially these motherfuckers that's been maneuvering around the industry for years.
Yeah.
They don't learn the ways, no?
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I agree.
They don't learn the ways.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But just moving forward with T.I., come on, man. If you saying, like, you stood with Killer Mike.
He's been a face of the for Atlanta in terms of civil rights.
Projecting some good energy, man. So if this is the backlash and it comes out to be true, you're going to have an asterisk around your name for the rest of your career. It's just fact. It's just fact.
For shit show. Shout out to YC. Well, so, like, I don't know, man. I just think that we got to get more information. Obviously, it ain't looking good.
Definitely.
We can all agree that it ain't looking good for T.I.
Like my boy Pop said, whenever you go live, something itching under the surface.
Yeah. So you saying he should have just kept... He should have just kept it.
He should have at least taught some legalities.
Yeah.
He should have talked to his people before he went live.
I think so too.
Like, he should have gave that shit some more time.
Right. You know how it is.
Lawyers or something.
Right. You know how it is, man. The social media jump on you.
That's kind of like the Tory and Meg
shit, yeah.
Like, them niggas want.
And Tory didn't say shit. And we bashed him on here saying that you got to come out and say something. So I think T.I. had to say something.
Yeah.
I just think he could have. I don't know. It's a thin line. It's a thin line.
Let it play out.
Yeah,
let it get to the summertime and see what happens legally.
Shit, that's a long time.
But that's how long it's gonna play out too.
Yeah.
Or maybe even longer.
Because he facing, if this ended up coming true, like, and they were drugging women and women were getting drugged, unknowingly. I mean, him and Tiny could face some serious time. Like, so. I don't want to project it on nobody.
Right.
We podding.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Third strike, eh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't looking good at all. He is.
The gun situation.
And he got provoked. He got his probation revoked for that. So that was the second hit. Just right here.
Whew. So man, I'm gonna pull for anybody from the A, man, and hope that we can.
I mean, I'm pulling for anybody for us, because at the end of the day,
but if that was really happening, then I'm not saying I want him to slide through and beat the cake. I'm just saying because it's wrong. But I hate this. God, You know what I mean? But Tiny, yeah.
We'll see.
And we ain't nobody checking for. I ain't checking for Tiny.
You ain't checking for?
Not at all.
She said she could write you a hit.
She looked like I said. Fuming garbage. That's the shit that's like.
She done had some
you
more
see.
surgeries.
Nah,
I think so.
Well, look, I would too, because you know what I mean, because she had a stroke. Don't forget that. Yeah, she did have a stroke. Like, no jokes aside. Like, all jokes aside, she had a stroke, so she had to.
I remember that.
Yeah. She just revamped her shit, but
yeah.
If you gonna listen, swing is cool, but if you're gonna swing, do it with people who want to voluntarily do it.
I think all these women did. I think it's the extra.
It's the name though.
No, it's the fame.
It's the extra or it's the unpromised.
It's the unpromised dreams.
Right.
It's the unpromised dreams. Fly you out. We'll put you on a show.
That shit dangerous, man.
And they fucked her and then just let her call the Uber and that was it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'd be scared to fuck with anybody.
What, in the industry or you talking about?
If I was a celebrity, that shit rough, man.
Because you don't know what their motives are.
Right. I don't think so.
Yeah.
You gotta read them. You gotta read them right.
Yeah.
Man,
that's all it is. You gotta read them right.
You can't
because it's going on day to day. I mean, it's happening.
You're a celeb. You gotta get over that. You always gonna be in a lime spot. You gotta read the people you're dealing with right.
Right. That's true.
You feel me?
Or you gotta have you a main that you just fuck with, and then you just A1 from day one.
That's it.
But if you're gonna be out here,
let your guard down. She gonna turn on you.
That too.
But it's different when you got that paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying?
What happened when that shit run out?
Okay. What you gonna turn on me? What you gonna turn on me for? You gotta have your shit together to do that.
Yeah.
But what you saying is just some joints that got a, you know what I mean, a vendetta.
That's what he said.
That's what you. That's what you talking about.
Man, that shit wrong, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
I don't trust nobody.
So this situation could be a story of just bad trust. It could be a story of bad judgment. It could be a story of, we'll see how this situation plays out. We all hope for the best, but it ain't looking good. We can all agree on that.
Word.
And we can move on. But let's get into these flowers, man.
Let's do it.
So we talk about it all the time. Like, do you pre-think them out, or do you want to just give your flowers out on the spot?
Yeah.
We can do it all different ways. We know that. We know the vibes.
Y'all know how to go.
It'd be more on the spot for me though.
Right.
On the spot.
So I'll go first, since he's going on the spot.
I just thought of somebody, and I'm gonna just let it fly.
I'm gonna end it off because I got two. So
Bet.
I'm gonna end it off.
Yeah. So for me, I'm gonna go. I don't know if we've given flowers as individual on the pod or on the live back when we was doing it, but maybe we have. Maybe one of y'all did. But I gotta give. I started thinking about people that, Hank Aaron just passed.
Yeah.
We're losing. Rest in peace to Hank Aaron, the legend.
Rest in peace.
But
The Braves.
we got people that's passing that's older. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start giving my flowers to people that are older that could pass any day now. Not being funny, but I'm just saying they could, and I want to make sure that while they're on this earth, living and breathing, if this ever reaches the masses and they see it, then I want to give it to them. So this person ain't super old, but he's older and he's a fucking legend. He was all a part of our upbringing in terms of movie watching. We're all going to have him in our top 3 actors of all time. Wow. And for me, my flowers, I'm going Denzel Washington.
Gotta give it to him.
Denzel. I just recently, me and H.E.R watched Malcolm and it was Malcolm and I forget the name of the movie. Malcolm and Morray. His son is an actor.
Yeah,
I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah, I know that.
But his son is an actor. He's on that movie. And I'm sitting there watching it, and he don't resemble Denzel at all. But you can tell the lineage is there. And
the Black Klansman.
Yeah. Yes, he was on that too. Yeah. So the influence is there. But in terms of what he's put out into the universe, the movies, the craftsmanship, the mastery, the black excellence, all that summed up into one. Like Denzel has, for sure, man. I listen.
He's the best actor of all time.
Period.
I would say
regardless
that.
Of gender.
I would say that.
Period.
I would say that.
We can all argue that.
Yeah.
I mean,
so countless amounts of movies that he's put out. He can die today, and the content he's released to the world is
crazy.
He's made over 100+ movies.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous to think about.
Yeah,
he can play multiple roles, and Denzel is a part of it. There's not a single black household in the country that don't respect Denzel Washington, and that's crazy to think about.
Statement for you
when you think about that. Yeah. Denzel is that nigga.
There's always one movie in a black household that has Denzel in it.
No question. I don't care what you prefer. If you're a black person that likes different, it don't matter.
Yeah.
The one common denominator is going to be Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
You got a Denzel joint you fuck with.
Yeah.
I know you do.
For sure.
I know you do.
Yeah.
So I'm giving my flowers, man, to Denzel Washington, man. So salute.
That's a good salute right there.
What you got?
Pop, who you got, Pop?
This one just popped into my head and it's crazy you just say older people. This cat been in the music industry for so long. And he still finds a way to produce high quality vocals. And I'm gonna go Charlie Wilson.
Oh, shout out to Charlie.
I was just listening to some Gap Band shit the other day.
Yeah.
Shit, crazy, bro.
His voice hasn't
changed like
at all. That's incredible.
He 80, ain't he? I mean,
I don't know if he 80.
He's 70.
I think
but he's 70 plus.
He late 70.
He's 70 plus. I'll look it up. Hold up.
He still displays incredible vocal ability.
Definitely.
To be his age.
I love the beat. This was maybe 5 years ago, the BET Lifetime. achievement, and he performed. And had my boy P. And Timberlake and Snoop on that. Yeah. Yes, it sounded incredible.
And shout out to Snoop. Because it takes artists like that to keep them alive. Just to chime in a little bit. Go ahead.
And one of my most recent...
He's 68, actually.
68.
Yeah, late 60. So one of my most recent joints is the Car 85 with Nas.
Then which is Grammy nominated, so he may be a part of a Grammy nominated album in 2021.
For sure.
At 68.
This man said
in the game 40 years.
Yeah, I'm joking. He put 20 plus years on him.
You know, I'm joking.
He gonna be doing it.
He put 12 plus years on that man.
Yeah.
But yeah, Charlie
man,
Wilson.
Salute to Charlie Wilson, all that you done for the music industry.
Definitely.
The path that you blazed.
Yeah.
We salute you at MiNDSET, man.
Definitely.
One of the things I like too, when I go back and look at those, anytime Soul Train, BT Awards, and they perform, and then they pan to the audience singing the music. They're outstanding, and all them records, and people like are singing that shit word for word or in a moment.
Right.
That's eternal.
Yeah.
You wrote a record and sung it and put vocals on it that give people like literally. We talked about how music brings us to tears, and we don't know where the tears are coming from because we're not sad.
Right.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Well, Charlie is a part of several records, man, that you look at a black audience and you look at it and we're singing outstanding word for word. That's like a black excellence proud thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
and I'm gonna say one more thing. The Last Chance U shit. I think it was the second season. The Independence. The white coach from Compton, grew up in a blood neighborhood. Like he was always
he played that Charlie Wilson every win.
That Touched by an Angel shit. That shit made me go down on this shit. I said, damn, well, that nigga Charlie had some shit.
Yeah.
You know, that nigga love smoking cigars.
Yeah. Some of the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit.
Stogies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was dope, man.
Shit like that
Shout out, and Charlie still, and the thing about it is, Charlie, like you said a while ago, Charlie's still laying vocals today on people's tracks.
Yeah.
He do a lot of stuff with Kanye, and he fuck with a lot of young rappers.
Yeah.
And he'll like you said, he jumped on Nas shit. Play some vocals and his shit sound crisp like he did in the Gap Band.
That's what I was saying.
That's what's amazing. Charlie still sound good and look good. You know they say he drink nothing but water. I saw that. He had a statement in a magazine article along like
I think that come from being a drug addict though.
Yeah.
His wife helped with most of that. But that's what I was saying.
He said he drinks literally the only thing that he literally the only goes in his body in terms of liquid. He said he drinks nothing but water.
I don't believe that shit, but anyway.
His skin look phenomenal.
It could be
motherfuckers
in that liquor on the side.
Nah, not even liquor, just I'm sure coffee and other shit too, but it take artists like Snoop Dogg and
Snoop is a
just
big
newer age artists to keep flowing, rebranding, throwing those vinyls back on.
That's a good one.
You know what I
Charlie
mean?
Wilson, that's
and really pushing them old shit back.
Who you got?
But I got two.
Okay.
Now, I'm a New York guy, and I swung it down to GA. You know what I'm saying? I swung it from the Bronx to GA. So I got two. I want to start off with a Bronx legend. You know what I mean? Straight from the block. Kept it all the way thorough. Music, the first dancing to music to acting.
Yep.
A worldwide name. I gotta give my flowers to J-Lo. Jennifer Lopez, you know what I'm saying? One of my long time crushes. Jenny from the block, you know what I mean? 40 plus, still looking phenomenal. Music was A1. Movie career. She did what she wanted to do.
J-Lo was my number one crush, man, growing up.
J-Lo was the crush of them all. You feel me?
Number one.
But that was because of hip hop.
All around.
Dance,
I thought she looked phenomenal.
You ain't like it like that to Ja Rule.
All I know is this. Mom Dukes had the album. What was the album where she's damn, I forget the name of the album, but she had the
Even if you were broke, my love don't cost.
she had the Love Don't Cost a Thing album.
Yeah.
So whatever the name of that album is,
Right.
she had the album, and
She had like she got her own she got a cologne line. I mean, she got a perfume line, lingerie line. J-Lo bossed it up.
no disrespect to my
Go ahead. No
my lovely wife, but at the end of the day, J-Lo,
She is.
she my celebrity crush, no doubt,
Yeah,
and I always have been.
Yeah.
And H.E.R knows that.
Lifelong, bro.
But
What you had to say about J-Lo?
for sure.
I was finna say some wild shit. I'm gonna say that at the end. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. All right, but yeah, flowers to J-Lo. Wonderful career. It's still going. It's still ongoing. Movies. all that.
Toes, deep butt, and all
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, J-Lo's a whole snack. You know what I'm saying? From the end, from the beginning to the
Toes,
end.
all that.
Now,
The whole nine.
to transform
Yeah.
into some rap shit, I gotta get into one of my favorite rappers. I first moved down to the South. I was listening to this rapper before I moved to the South, right? He was featured on a Rough Riders mixtape. I said, who's this guy right here? Crazy. I listened to his verse 20 times
Rough
over.
Riders. Okay.
He was featured on a Rough Riders soundtrack, and I was like, who is this guy? 20 times over, I listened to him. Then he came out with his own shit. And the way he was rapping on his own shit, first of all, I thought the first person I thought of was Silk the Shocker, because he was rapping off beat. But the song was so fire, everybody in the world loved it. And that was that and it's Juvenile. You feel what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. Yeah. I listened to that shit so many times. I was like, wow. And he just took a sweep over the whole nation.
He did.
And like people
Juvie,
really don't
everybody
mention
down
him
here in
a lot.
Atlanta fuck with Juvie. Everybody.
But when you get, I'm talking about over the whole nation, like Juvie was popping for Cash Money. He was the first Cash Money nigga that was worldwide. New York niggas was loving Juvenile.
Yeah.
The G Code shit was off the hook, off Hamilton.
Then he reinvented himself in like 06, 07 with Rodeo.
He definitely reinvented himself, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
The slow motion, rodeo, all that shit. He reinvented himself. That bounce back.
Bounce back.
That was 2004.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Juvenile kept coming, you know what I mean? And he had some business deals that didn't work out.
Joint with Currency.
Yeah.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? Juvenile definitely put on for his state, Louisiana. He definitely put on for his South.
And he carried Cash Money for a while outside of Wayne.
Yeah.
Wayne and Juvie were the flagship artists, in my opinion.
There you go.
Both of them.
You know what I mean?
I feel like Wayne was under Juvie umbrella though.
Yeah, I
at the very beginning of the Cash Money.
Cause look,
because Juvie
400 Degrees, and that was one of my favorite.
And then Weezy dropped 5.
Exactly.
So Juvie was the flagship Cash Money artist at the beginning, and Wayne kind of took off. But Juvie was the initial flagship. So yeah, man, shout out to Juvie.
When the dust settles, those are the 2 Cash Money members that are the best.
Right. Excluding Manny.
Yeah, so you know he big time and shit, but he wasn't really with the rap shit. Baby one,
but he produced all those records.
Yeah, he did, and it sound phenomenal. And Juvenile and Wayne, they held it down for the South for Cash Money. Shout out to Juvie. He one of my favorite out of the South. That's why I give my flowers to.
Damn, man, that's 3 good ass. Charlie, J-Lo, which is oof.
My wife.
Yeah, exactly. And then Juvie, man, on top of Denzel, those are 4 individuals, man, that definitely deserve it, man. So signing off, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy your Super Bowl. Get together.
I got one more thing.
Okay.
What's up? Seeing a little ad on YouTube, man. Go get you some Savage. What is it?
Fenty.
Go get you some Fenty briefs. You know what I mean? They got the men shit, don't they?
Stay fresh for the 2021 now.
I might tap in with the Fenty briefs. Shout out Rihanna.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Mindset episode.
Get you some DeLeon, some motherfucking bamboo. You know?
DeLeon and bamboo, man. Y'all
Super Bowl Sunday.
Tap in, Super Bowl Sunday. Y'all enjoy your time. Peace out. Love.
There
it is.
That's it, baby.
Perfect. I got piss.
Piss, eat, watch the game.
Let's do it.
Savage Fenty draws, man.
Nigga got some boxer briefs.
Hey, Chad Johnson was talking about that shit. That nigga said, I do my daily routine, man.
What he said?
That nigga said, y'all know she got the men shit too. I ain't just women.
This shit gon' be amazing, Lord. I would never stop until I make it out. What is I to lie, you just might hear about it. Keep that shit 100, that's for everybody. Polo on my body, got the feds watching. Made it out the field and I'm still popping. Pussy nigga hating, I'ma red dot him. Better cuff your hoe, I keep the bed rocking.